everybody.
From Fort Myers. And we are getting a little bit stronger rain bands. We've kind of been back and forth with the live streams. It's been kind of a hit or miss here. This is our third time going live today. It seems like YouTube and iPhone have a communication problem. But we're back, and as you can see, we're starting to get more stronger rain bands coming through finally. So we are in. Man, those denali's look good in that truck. All right, y'all. So we're in Fort Myers, and the rain bands are starting to come through. Finally, starting to get kind of more of a downpour. You could say it's starting to look more tropical. So we're gonna give you guys an idea of what it's like, but it's really nothing.
Substantial.
You know, they really
Over.
they really exaggerate these events. They really exaggerate these weather events. They really do. It's really not as bad as they put it out to be.
Floridians have a saying when it comes to the Weather Channel. Unless Jim Cantor shows up, you know it's not.
Yeah, and it's really an exaggeration.
Yeah.
But it is starting to pick up a little bit more. It's starting to look like a tropical rainstorm now more than ever. It's starting to look like it, and for some reason, I might as well just turn the camera sideways because my front view, for some reason, we're having trouble with this thing trying to focus. But we're back. This is our third live stream today. It's finally starting to actually look like a tropical storm. It's starting to finally rain a little bit heavier. A little bit heavier rain now. Or in Fort Myers. Hope not lagging again. Well, the problem is that there's a lot of people in these shopping plazas. There's just too many people. So there's the phone signal's good, but everybody's in these shopping plazas during this time of the day. So with everybody being here, there's too much competition to get a hold of the tower. So when we had great signal right up until people started showing up. Once the shopping plaza got filled up, then it became a little bit different of a scenario. But you can see it's finally starting to rain good, and we're finally seeing kind of stronger rain bands come through.
Go that way. I want to see what they put in that area. Because there were businesses that went out. I want to see if they put something in.
Show here for a minute. I don't think they're going to bother us with the rain. They're not going to come out here and bother us. So yeah, it's finally starting. What up? What up, man? Just out here in the mall. Starting to really rain a lot now. Watching these rain bands come in. It's starting to look tropical finally. Not sure why the phone has decided that it wants to focus more on our windshield than it does on what's on the other side. Maybe changing the angle could help. But we're really getting in. We're getting in on it now. It's we might have some. If these rain bands persist solid for a few hours like this, we can definitely start seeing some neighborhood flooding. So we're getting there. Took a while, but we're getting there. Starting to really pour for real now, which is nice. I like rain. I love rain. I love rainy days, man. If there's one thing I like is rainy days. Let me jam. Where's the little piece of paper I was using for this? There it is. I had like a little stop. Hope it's not lagging again. Well, the problem is too many people showed up to this shopping plaza at once, so that's why we were lagging. It's just everybody was here at once, so.
And then when people wait for their food, they're on their phones. So
yeah, there's just too many people in the shopping plaza, so it was just too much going on. It's coming down pretty good now. Yeah, we're starting to get a little bit of wind kick in for the first time, so it's starting to look like a tropical event now. Looks like the outdoor mall in Fort Myers. Exactly, yeah, that's where we are. We're at the mall here in Fort Myers. Let's see if we can get a better angle. This isn't a bad spot here, but see if we can get a better angle of the rain and stuff. Park somewhere better. It's definitely coming down now, though.
Drive around the plaza, Jose.
I just want to stay in a good signal area. But if we get rain bands like this, if it persists for, I don't know, 2 or 3 hours like this, then we'll definitely be in some flooding.
Oh, they put in a playground there.
Right. But there's a Best Buy over here. I don't know if we can afford it. Did they close this Best Buy or is it still open?
I think they closed it.
Did they close it?
I wanted to see what they put, if they put anything in yet.
What said they closed it?
Yeah.
So they closed the Best Buy and they never put in anything else?
I don't know.
That sucks.
Maybe they did. Because they may not have got rid of that blue thing.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's a big structural thing, yeah. It sucks how much stuff is closed around here. So this is definitely starting to look tropical for sure now.
There's the movies.
Yeah, let's go that way. No, it's really coming down now. It's coming down now for real.
Yeah.
I
don't think they put anything in.
Nope, they closed down the Best Buy, but they didn't put anything new in. It's coming down pretty good now, guys. It's really, really coming down now. Getting some solid, heavy rain now.
Yeah. And at the movies, they're not going to be on their phone.
Isn't there a movie coming out now about some Cubans or something?
Yeah, that we want to go see.
Yeah. This is a good spot.
Remake of, what's it, I forget what it's called. Father of the Bride?
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw the first
There's
one.
a lot of people at the movies today.
Yeah. Well, it's raining. I want to go to the movies too.
A lot of people at the theater today, guys, watching the movies. Starting to finally come down for real. I've been waiting for this rain to come.
That's it. Look at that.
The truck?
Caddy.
Oh, the Cadillac on this shit.
Yeah, I like red Cadillacs.
Yeah.
Or Lincolns look nice too.
Dude, look at this red Chevy. Man, that's fresh.
I wonder
I'm a
if
sucker
Cadillac
for
or
red.
Lincoln.
It's like, man, these Chevy trucks. Yeah, there's actually a lot of people at the movies
The
today.
new Ford SUVs aren't bad.
I'm not doing a Ford SUV.
Yeah.
So we're at the movies, guys. There's people here lined up. I mean, there's one of the few indoor activities you can do. Malls, shopping are going to get a lot of traffic today with the rain. When you get rain...
Oh, they got the new Top Gun movie, too. Everybody's going to see that Top Gun.
Yeah. Well, it's packed, for sure.
And there's that Bob's Burgers movie coming out.
So, finally, lots of traffic. Dude, look at the cars that are here.
Things are starting to come back.
Well, this is kind of a suburban area, so you see a lot of money. I love how they got the new...
I mean, going to movies and stuff, things are starting to come back to before.
Yeah.
I remember going to this Ross a lot.
This is a good spot to watch it rain. And hopefully we can remain with enough signal during this whole time here. Let's see. It's definitely coming down now, guys.
I still can't believe that Red Robin is still open.
Oh, I like Red Robin. I'm not going to tell you it's some... See, the palm trees are finally starting to shake a little bit. Palm trees are shaking a little. It's coming down now, guys. Starting to pick up a little bit of wind. It's not bad, but I do feel like we'll get some street flooding if it can continue kind of at this rate. So what have you guys been up to? Let's put the camera back on me for a minute. What are y'all up to, man? Let's catch up a little bit. Let me park this straight for a minute here. There's a lot of people in the shopping plaza. All right, y'all. So let's catch up a little bit. I got Katie with me.
Hello.
Katie in the house.
I would address you personally, but there's so many of you, I don't know who's on.
So yeah, it's coming down. Starting to rain finally. We're waiting for this thing to come through. I thought it was going to be worse, but they exaggerate stuff on the news. Can I see the comments real quick? Let me get in there.
Sure. Let me pull
You're not even looking at the live stream, boy. You're supposed to be working. You're over there playing games.
Of course.
That boy ain't right. That boy ain't right.
Don't complain.
That boy ain't right. You out here on the clock. Give me the live stream. All right, y'all. So we've had a lot of trouble with the signal. These iPhones, the new iPhones, don't communicate very well with. I'm even thinking about an alternative source of live streaming when we do these live streams. Um, Nothing, just chilling, watching y'all. Yep. Roderick Hickman says, Katie, have you ever eaten Jollibees or Whataburger? Yeah, we ate Whataburger.
I've had Whataburger. I've wanted to try Jollibee because I know it's like a Filipino fast food type thing. So I've been wanting to try it every time we've been in Tampa because they only have it in Tampa or Miami. I've tried to get Jose to try it.
I don't even remember.
Like,
I don't ever remember.
"Nah."
I don't even remember you telling me to try that.
Yeah.
I don't like Whataburger.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't like it at all. Philippines, I think. Yeah, I've never had it. I don't even remember seeing it. Yep. But I don't even think we're going to get flooding with this little storm because the ground's kind of dry. It's not saturated. Like, for you to really get a good flood, the ground has to already be saturated. Like,
Yeah.
if the ground's saturated and then you get a tropical storm come through, you can get some heavy flooding. But it's still like, it takes like, I don't know, 8 or 9 inches for the ground to really get saturated.
Yeah.
We just haven't had that kind of rainfall.
Okay, let me explain like what a hurricane would be like. This is a tropical storm. This is nothing. If it's like a 3 or above, you have a hurricane party. You're there during the storm. And then you leave.
Who cares?
Yeah. You don't care.
Not at all.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's been kind of
Our viewers
our
are
goal.
not Floridians.
Yeah, our goal was to be live throughout the whole entire day, like a 7-hour live stream. The problem is our YouTube is not communicating really well for our iPhones, and sometimes we get black screen. Sometimes we just lose signal, so it's been kind of difficult.
Yeah.
They said there is a tornado. There's a remote possibility for an isolated tornado during the evening, but I don't see it happening. I think they just like blow it out of proportion.
This is a tropical storm, and it's like nothing. Tropical storm is nothing. Cat 1 isn't bad. Cat 2...
Okay, gotcha. No more trucking talk. Are you going to... What type of question is that?
What?
¿Qué es eso?
Not with this storm.
¿Qué es esto, bro? Yeah, I don't like Whataburger. I don't like Culver's. I know a lot of people like Culver's.
Yeah.
I used to like it. It made me sick, and once something makes me sick one time,
He never wants it.
I never get it again. So if your food makes me sick one time, our culinary experiences together are over. All right, we got our first real comment. Finally, I can see there's a lot of words in this one. Let's see what it says here. If I can.
They're asking hurricane questions. Which
I don't want to talk about hurricanes. What was the worst hurricane you guys have ever experienced in your lifetime while in Florida?
Well, the only one we've had together was Irma, so.
That's a dope question because they've all been tough in different ways.
Mm-hmm.
It's the wind's finally starting to pick up. The palm trees are rocking a little bit.
Yeah.
The worst hurricane we ever experienced, to be honest, that's a tough question because each hurricane has been difficult for different reasons.
Yeah.
Hurricane Charlie was difficult because nobody prepared for Hurricane Charlie.
Mm-hmm.
Hurricane Charlie was supposed to hit north of Tampa, and it came through Cape Coral, Punta Gorda. So with Hurricane Charlie, we had 120 mile per hour winds in Naples, right on the coast. We live like 2 miles from the coast. There was a hurricane meter, right on the street that we lived on back then. I think they took it away now. And I would say Hurricane Charlie was worse than Hurricane Irma because in Hurricane Charlie, nobody prepared. Nobody boarded up their houses. Nobody bought food. Nobody bought water. Hurricane Charlie was a complete disaster because nobody planned for it. Like, Hurricane Charlie wasn't even supposed to hit down here. So imagine a hurricane that wasn't even supposed to hit. Nobody boarded up their houses. I mean, nobody had water. Nobody had anything. Like, after Hurricane Charlie, people were literally hungry, didn't have food. It was more of a chaotic scene because nobody prepared, nobody expected it. So I would say for me, Hurricane Charlie was worse than Hurricane Irma because of Hurricane Irma, we were able to plan for it.
Well, for my side, Charlie wasn't that bad. Cause I was in Fort Myers.
That's before we met. Charlie was before
Charlie was like 4 years before we met. So with Hurricane Charlie, I was in a house in Fort Myers, and it wasn't that bad. We were in the process my parents were in the process of selling their condo, and we went back to the condo, and everything was fine. We didn't have power in Fort Myers, but the condo had power. I ended up at my grandparents, where they had power and everything. So,
Yeah, Charlie was difficult for us because we were in a mobile home, and nobody prepared, and it was just like literally after Charlie, nobody had anything. Nobody had enough supplies.
I remember going to Kmart afterward, and I was 14, but I still played with Barbie dolls, and I got a whole bunch of Barbie dolls on sale. Yeah.
Which towns are you're just gonna have to wait? I'm not gonna tell you what I got coming. We got videos coming, but I'm not gonna tell you. You just gotta wait and see the title and then get excited about it.
There have been some weird questions.
So Charlie was bad for us, but then Irma was bad too because I think Irma was bad because it was more powerful in Naples. Irma was the most powerful storm we had, but we were better prepared. We were really better prepared for Irma, and for the most part, I was able to do Irma cleanup in one single day. Like one day, we were able to clean up all the mess from Irma. That's all it took, just one day of cleanup.
Yeah.
Whereas Wilma was pretty bad too. And Wilma sucked for me because I stayed out in the Golden Gate Estates and it flooded like 2 feet of water. So with Wilma, it was horrible because we were stuck for 2 days, like 5 days. Hurricane passes, 5 days stuck in the Golden Gate Estates at somebody's house because we lived by the coast of Naples. So every time a hurricane came, we couldn't stay where we lived. You have to go somewhere else. So the worst thing about living in Naples, right on the water, if you got a big house, you're okay. But we lived in a mobile home. So living in a mobile home in Naples, every hurricane was horrendous. You'd have to leave and go somewhere else. And it was bad because, like I said, the storm passed, and for 5 days, like there was 2 feet of water after Wilma. The Golden Gate Estates, every single road had 2 feet of water. So when you see these rednecks and they got these big, giant, jacked up trucks, and you're like, why do you have a big, jacked up truck? That's so stupid. Okay, wait till there's 2 feet of water for 2 weeks blocking your road, and let's see how far your little electric car is going to take you. That's one thing people don't understand about Florida. If you see Florida, when you come into South Florida and you start seeing a lot of these big jacked up trucks, and you're like, that they're not being idiots. They're not trying to show off.
No.
There's a reason why people have big jacked up trucks in Florida. In South Florida, you see those big jacked up trucks? When there's a hurricane and your neighborhood's got 2 feet of water for 2 or 3 weeks on end, you're going to wish you had a F-350 jacked up. So,
okay, that question that you just asked about us, do we regret moving out of Naples? Well, the area wasn't bad, just the street. The thing is, we needed to leave that neighborhood, that street. Anywhere else in Naples, we would probably live, but just not that street.
Yeah, the Best Buy closed. That's pretty sad. Yeah, it snows a lot in Kentucky. Kentucky actually gets a lot of snow. Nashville, from anything north of Nashville gets snow. Even like Montgomery and Birmingham get snow. So it definitely snows a lot in Louisville. Louisville gets about as much snow as the Detroit suburbs on the south side. So yeah, they do get a lot of snow in Louisville. Louisville gets a pretty decent amount of snow. Even Florida gets snow all along the northern edge of Florida. Even Florida gets a lot of snow. So yes, if you see these big jacked up trucks here in Florida, and you think they're a bunch of idiots for having that, just wait till there's a hurricane. You'll understand why they all got big jacked up trucks. You'll have 2-3 feet of water blocking your whole neighborhood. Will be in 2 feet of water for weeks on end. Florida is sinking. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. you know, the people that say Florida's sinking, we lived in Naples by the water for 20 years. This person's just litter.
Jose, keep
Are they
on.
throwing garbage outside? They're not throwing garbage outside.
Jose.
Did they just throw garbage out?
Jose.
Did they just throw garbage out? You can go to Alabama and litter, buddy. Did they just litter?
Jose.
Did they? Is that what I just saw?
Jose.
Did they just litter?
Jose.
Did they just litter? This isn't Alabama, bro. Did they just litter?
Jose. Oh my goodness. What is wrong with him today?
This isn't Alabama, bro.
Jose.
This isn't Alabama.
Don't get aggressive.
I'll grab it and I'll throw it. They threw that piece of... What did they throw over there? The bubble gum? I'll pick it up and stick it on their car. This isn't Alabama, bro.
Jose.
This isn't Alabama.
It doesn't matter.
This isn't Alabama.
You're getting mad about random things.
No, it's not random. Like, if somebody grabs and throws all their garbage out right in front of you. This isn't Alabama, bro.
They're like, attack, Jose, attack.
This isn't Alabama. They literally threw their bubble gum over there.
They're like, go get him. No, Jose, no. Oh my gosh, Jose. Oh my gosh.
This isn't Alabama, man.
Okay.
I think this is Alabama.
Oh my gosh, Jose.
I stuck it on their window. This isn't Alabama. The crap they think this is, bro. No, don't litter here. This isn't Alabama, bro.
Jose. Jose.
This is not Alabama, bro.
Jose.
Take it with you. But yeah, take it with you, buddy. Take it with you. I stuck it on his car. This ain't Alabama, bro. He took it with him. He ain't gonna start nothing. This ain't Alabama, man. Alright, it's okay. This isn't Alabama. He learned his lesson. He learned his lesson. Little teenager. He learned his lesson. People think this is Alabama out here. This ain't Alabama. This is not Alabama out here. This is not Alabama. Oh, he's mad now. See how he's like peeling out?
Yeah.
Don't litter. This ain't Alabama out here. He's mad. This ain't Alabama. I grabbed this. He threw his bubble gum outside. Grabbed the bubble gum, stuck it on his window. This is not Alabama. You are not gonna throw garbage out here. He'll learn his lesson. This is not Alabama. This is freaking Florida. This is too beautiful a place to throw garbage everywhere. Here he comes again. No, he's acting a fool now. Oh, he's acting a fool.
Uh-huh.
He's mad. Don't litter. It's that simple. Don't litter. Now he's acting a fool and stuff. Screaming and... It's that simple. Don't be an idiot.
And they're...
He's gonna pull it over? I don't know. There's a cop over there. Grabbing erotic. Erotic, I said. He's mad. Don't litter. It's that simple.
Yeah.
He walked out, threw his bubble gum on the floor and a bunch of garbage. I grabbed the garbage and I stuck it on his window. I grabbed his bubble gum and threw it stuck it on his window. Unbelievable, bro. This is a young little punk kid. No, you don't litter here. This is not Alabama. This is Florida, man. Take your garbage with you. This is a beautiful place, man. Like, you don't even understand how beautiful of a place this is until you live somewhere that's crappy. But you don't litter here. This is not a place you throw your garbage. Like, Florida's not your garbage can. Alright, so back to what we're doing. Let me see here. Sorry. It ain't even worth it. Now, he's acting all mad. He was doing donuts and whatever. But there's security. They're going to give him a ticket for it. You're going to act like you never littered? I don't litter. And when I have littered, it's when I lived in Alabama, you'd pass somebody's house and you'd throw your garbage outside their window so they could see you doing it. but it's more like a disrespect thing that they do up there. And Alabama will Alabama will turn you in the garbage. But no, like I don't believe in littering. Like just throwing your garbage, like just like what he did right there. Like we just open your window and throw your garbage out the car. No, not here, bro. Gotta have Jose Florida's beautiful litter. Jose and Katie, stay warm. People are nasty. I can't tell. Well, they're mad, but again, at the same time, like I don't know, whatever. Do you think Colonial Boulevard should be turned into a highway? Well, that's an interesting question. Southwest Florida definitely needs some type
More
of
highways.
Something.
It needs to have like a beltway, like the 275.
The problem is they're
Tampa.
not gonna do it here. They're not gonna do it here because there's a problem here with the environment and the regulations. Like a lot of states, they can just build highways, but Florida has too many environmental areas, and these environmental areas are places like marshes, marshy areas. There's just areas that you're not going to, like, they can't just build highways here. Like in a lot of places they can. A lot of places they can go in and they can build a lot of highways. They can do a lot of stuff, but it's starting to blow. You hear the wind howling? It's starting to blow for real now. So a lot of places you're gonna find in Florida that you're not gonna be able to just go in and build a highway across, swamps and marshlands and protected areas. In Florida, like Southwest Florida needs a few beltways, really. And it's not going to get them. It's not going to get them because you have protected marshlands, you have areas that are preserves, you have the coastline, which is pretty much, they really can't build anything along the coastline that's, like structures like highways and stuff. So Southwest Florida has a pretty, like in Orlando, they've been able to build up Orlando a lot because in Orlando, they don't have those environmentally sensitive areas in Orlando, Orlando doesn't have all that environmentally sensitive stuff. But here, it's almost impossible. And they do need to do something, like Southwest Florida needs a beltway of some sort. Probably come around the back of Cape Coral, wrap around Lehigh, come back around, Estero. It needs a beltway. But I don't think they're going to do it. There's too many environmentally sound areas. Florida doesn't really have a lot of money for projects of that sort. Keep in mind, you don't really have a lot of taxes in Florida. There's just not a lot of infrastructure here.
But
and a lot of the roads
Louisiana has different regulations than Florida. Florida, there's too many environmentalists. In Louisiana, you don't have that as much.
So you're going to end up with a situation in Florida where there's just too much regulation. Like Louisiana, there's nothing environmentally. I mean, Louisiana is basically a landfill. I mean, there's nothing there that's worth saving. It's the mouth of the Mississippi River. It's basically the toilet bowl of America. Speaking, ecologically, it's a septic tank of America. Louisiana is at the mouth of the Mississippi River. It's basically where all the pollution and garbage goes already. So in Louisiana, they can build highways and beltways and stuff. Florida needs that infrastructure, but it's not going to get it for a lot of reasons. And just one of the simple reasons it's not going to get it is that the environment. One is the state of Florida doesn't have the funds to do it probably. And if it did have the funds, then you have all these ecological hoops that you have to jump through. Means that Florida's not, it's just not going to get that.
We've been to Wellington, right?
Yeah, we did a video there.
Florida? Yeah.
Yeah. Jose, what you compared about Florida? I know you're going to say Texas compared it. Yeah, and I'm going to make a Texas video soon. I already downloaded the files, so you're getting a Texas video soon, and you're going to get an Alabama and a Texas video soon. I just have to get around to being at home to edit. starting to get windy, and you can actually see behind me. It's raining pretty good, and the wind's starting to howl a little bit, but it's still nothing considerable. I wonder if we can turn the truck off. It's not cold enough for that, is it? Maybe if I take my sweater off, I can turn the truck off so we're not wasting gas. Let's see if I can take the sweater off. We gotta go to Walgreens to get my meds.
Yeah. Let me check which ones have it right now.
Yeah. I feel really sick. I'm not even gonna lie, y'all. So, yeah, it's Florida is not going to be able to do it like Texas will as far as infrastructure. Texas doesn't have the same environmental. Florida has beaches all the way around it that are protected. You have Everglades that are protected. You have marshes. You have a lot of protected land in Florida. And then you don't have a tax base to be able to implement any type of large infrastructure project. So I really don't think Southwest Florida is going to get a beltway or anything of that sort. And turning roads like Colonial into a highway, well, then they would have to have secondary roads. I don't know. They're not going to do anything like that. There's just Florida doesn't handle its infrastructure problems. They're not going to. And if they do, it'd be a surprise because they're not. That's not what they're concerned with. All they're concerned with is single family home construction because that's how they generate the money. That's the cash cow here in Florida. Is single family home construction is the cash cow. So all right, let me see, guys. Do you think Florida will decrease in population? No, Florida's not going to decrease in population. There's a lot of factors that are going to continue to keep Florida growing. You guys still see me because I lost signal on this end. Let me see. Let me just do something like this. See if I can. I'm really lagging on my end. You guys able to see me good? If you're watching, are you able to see me? What's good? Because I'm really lagging on my end. Hold on, y'all. Give me 1 second. I'm really lagging on my end. There we go. Okay, so cool. All right, so I don't think Florida's population will decrease, and there's several factors. One factor is that it's a good place to retire. The weather of Florida is unique. There's no other place with weather like Florida. And a lot of people that when they get elderly, they can't deal with cold weather, so they have to end up in Florida. So it's a good place to retire. You have beaches all the way around the state. You have tropical weather, which some people are just going to want the tropical weather no matter what. You have established communities of Cubans, Puerto Ricans, Dominicans, Venezuelans. Pretty much Miami, Tampa, Orlando are like the capitals, and Broward and Palm Beach County too are like the capitals of Latin America. In other words, you have Haitian, Jamaican, Trinidadians are now starting to settle in Jacksonville. So you have all these Caribbean islands in Latin American countries that have established communities here, and those communities are just going to grow because, especially as tensions increase throughout the rest of the country. New York, Florida, Texas, California are going to just suck up all the people that are fleeing because a lot of Latinos that are in Kentucky, Kansas, just spread out through all these rural places in America. They're contracting back into the cities because there's too much tension right now. So places like Florida, California, Texas, New York, I don't think those populations are really going to decrease. Now, they can have an accordion effect, They can go big, go small, There's an accordion effect. But overall, over the long term, it's always going to be a growth. Now, Florida could definitely have a little hiccup. But in general terms, there can be a little, it's an accordion effect. Population increase, decrease, But in the longer term, it's going to continue to grow. There's a lot of factors to why it's going to grow. Safety is one. I think Florida has some pretty good laws on the books. And it's a lot safer of a place than other places. And I think safety is a driving factor for a lot of people, either to stay in Florida or to come to Florida from other places. And I don't see crime. Crime can increase, but there's the worst categories of crime as affordability diminishes. Those worst categories of crime. Florida has always been a transient place. What are your thoughts on Tampa? Well, Tampa, when you look at Tampa, um, Tampa. What are your thoughts on Tampa, Katie?
Tampa is probably one of the most transient places in Florida.
Very transient.
Because people will come in, and this has been happening for like 30 or more years. People come in, they think, oh, let's live the Florida lifestyle in Tampa, and then it doesn't work out for them.
Yeah, Tampa is very transient. It's always, and Florida has always been. People act like this influx of New Yorkers is a new thing here. Florida has always been a.
Florida is a northern colony in the South.
Pretty much. Like people act like this, New Yorkers are a new thing here. New Yorkers have been coming to Florida as long as time has existed. This is nothing new.
Yeah.
Just, the patterns of Florida are like that. But Florida does have periods of migration outward. Mm-hmm. It's very vulnerable to economic. It was and it continues to be vulnerable to economic. Let me just show you guys what we're at here. You guys see how it's raining.
If there was a turn in the economy, it would see some people going out. But you might see people from like California or New York or something wanting to come down here still. Yeah. You're going to see people wanting to still retire here. We're at the point where the baby boomers are retiring or have retired. Yeah. And they still probably have Florida on their mind, and their money has already been made.
Yeah. No, I don't. I think Florida could definitely see young people. There's a lot of people that made investments in Florida. Mm-hmm. Florida's a weird place. I don't see Florida. It's very susceptible to economical crisis. Like if a downturn were to take place, I think population of Florida would decrease. But every time there's a decrease in population, that vacuum is eventually filled in with most likely immigrant communities that are wanting to be here. Florida has a difficult economical prospect, and I just can't stress that enough. Florida having a difficult economic prospect and outlook, just in general, where other states are more steady. But with that steadiness, there really isn't a lot of people moving into those states. They're not giving you a lot of. It's not that Florida is catering to the New Yorker, catering to the person coming here with money from other states, and as they cater to those people that are retiring and already have money, they are infinitely making life difficult for people like me and Katie, who are young, from here. And they are able to. There's a lot of people that will take up early retirement in Florida, but they'll still take a regular job. So now I have somebody who's working and they're in the labor force, and they're doing a normal job, nothing fancy, which is good for them because now they're retired in Florida. They're still working. They're making a little bit of income on the side, but they're not depending on that income for their livelihood, and that's a job that a normal person can't have. So Florida is challenging for the regular person in Florida is in a challenging spot.
And if companies really did care about the people here in Florida, they wouldn't do that. They'd have someone young, but they don't.
They don't want to give
people. They don't want to give people chances.
Yeah.
They want to make this as an older person's place.
They don't want you because they feel like that older person that's in early retirement could probably do that job and not have the same problems as a regular working person. So me, one of the problems that I had is when I looked at the labor force down here, and I know this doesn't sound pretty, but it's the truth. I'm like, well, okay, if I'm in Florida and I'm gonna get paid $10, $12 an hour, and that's the best I can get paid, I'm not gonna work outside. I'm gonna work in an office. So I got to the point when I was like, okay, I'm in Florida. I realized I'm not gonna make a lot of money, so let me at least put myself in a comfortable job where I'm not doing anything. Guess what? Those jobs are not for me. Those jobs are reserved for other people. And that other person is an elderly woman in early retirement. So now you're at the point where, okay, not only am I not getting paid a lot and I don't have too many options, but now I can't even go for that comfortable job in the air conditioner. I have to go do manual labor in the sun.
Yeah.
Where if, let's say in another state, at least you have the option to go with jobs that are comfortable. You don't even have that option. You're going to be stuck with a crappy job. It's a horrible place for young people. They purposely make it to where if you're from down here, you're not going to make it. Florida is set up to cater to those people. And if you're not part of that group, you're going to struggle. And a lot of people fail to notice that about Florida. You see a lot of people coming in from the Northeast, the Midwest, and they don't understand the way Florida's set up. But, like right now, this year, I might make more income this year in Florida than I made last year in Alabama, surprisingly. But it's because of my YouTube channel. And when you look at the analytics of my YouTube channel, my videos in Texas make more money, 6 times more money on my videos in Florida. That's why we have to travel to those places, because there's where the money's at with YouTube. The money's not down here. There's too much competition. Now, if I was the only YouTuber doing videos down here, then it would be different. Then it would be a very, very great place to do YouTube. But it's not. So, you have to understand that. And I try to explain it to people, and they just don't get it. And then when they move down here, the first thing that happens is they end up homeless. And then if they got kids, their kids end up with a family member. So now it leads to divorce, poverty, and homelessness. And addiction, probably. Now, I've seen this happen to so many people. This isn't something I've seen happen to 1 or 2 people. I've seen this happen to dozens of people. They come to Florida, they end up homeless, they end up addicted, they end up, their family's broken apart, their wife ends up with somewhere else, with somebody else, It's just, this place will tear you apart. And you tell people, hey, this is the way it goes, this is what you can expect if you come here to Florida. They don't listen. It's just a repetitive pattern that I've seen with people. Now, if you have a decent income, you're buying your house cash, or you don't really care because you have an income flow, you have a good net worth, perfect place to be, But this place, I'm telling you, this place is rigged up against the regular working class person, and I don't see any end in sight. I really don't. What are your thoughts, Katie?
Well, yeah, I mean, you're looking at a regular single-family house is like $400,000 and up. And if you're making, what is a store, like a store employee, you're making 30, if that.
Yeah.
So how are you gonna afford a $400,000 house on $30,000 a year? That's 10 times what you're making.
Somebody asked if there's $100,000 jobs in Florida. There aren't $50,000 jobs in Florida.
Yeah.
And again, there are people that come down here and they say, oh, I came to Florida, I made a lot of money. But there's a lot missing in that picture.
Yeah.
There's missing is their net worth. You're missing their net worth. You're missing that these people, like, once you're of an economical stature, you can move around to different states and you're usually going to stay within your parameters. Like if you're a low income earner in Alabama and you move to Arkansas, you're probably still going to be a low income earner. But if you're a high income earner in California and you move to Tennessee, you're probably still going to remain a high income earner because your income is based on a lot of factors. One of the factors is your education, your experience, endless. Those are all factors that by changing your address, you could have a 10 or 15, 20% tweak. You could be in this state over here making 80,000. You move to this state and you'll get 100,000, or you could make less. But generally there's some type of correlation between your education, your personality, just your social position in life.
And Florida is a right-to-work state, which means there's no union, to control what you make. The employer decides that. So it is generally a lower wage because of how it is. So that job is not guaranteed. You don't have protection like you have in other states with the union, but
It's just a lot that people don't understand
there's a
about.
lot that goes into Florida.
Okay, so somebody says, I think the pandemic has also had an impact on the migration of Florida. The housing market being crazy, more people working from home means a bigger desire to do its tropical oasis. Yeah, but again, there's still a lot people miss with that equation. And it's more elaborate than that. Like, for example, getting a vehicle registered in Alabama costs $34. To transfer that Alabama vehicle title back to Florida costs $800. You know, like when I moved to Alabama, it cost me $34 to register a vehicle. Here in Florida, to transfer an out-of-state tag cost me $700, $800. So, there's a lot of factors where I tell people if you're a middle class earner or a high income earner, you could probably pull it off. But if you're a low income earner, which means less than $40,000, I think it's $54,000 now.
Yeah.
Less than $54,000 a year. If it's less than $55,000 a year, you probably don't want to end up in Florida. You know, if you're 80 to 100,000, you could probably make it.
Thank you so much.
Awesome. Firearms and Music says, long time Seiko and Katie, stay safe. Hey, appreciate you, man. That's awesome. That's crazy. There's a big homeless problem in every big city, no matter the weather. Exactly. Everywhere you go has a homeless problem. And now they want to make it seem like only certain types of places have a homeless problem.
No.
All large cities have a homeless problem. Okay, that's just universal. Maybe Miami, New York, Atlanta. You know, there's some places that are disproportionately homeless. Give you an example. Because people really...
Chico.
Chico. Okay, Chico. Okay, Chico. Hey, Chico. Okay, Chico. Appreciate you. Chico. If you don't know the word Chico, it's a Cuban term. You'll hear Cubans, Colombians, or Ecuadorians. Anybody that's Spanish, we may call it Chico.
Been to Lions, Pistons, Red Wings. I've been to all those.
Yeah. All right. So what I was saying was, there are places that disproportionately have a larger homeless population than they should. But overall, most places have I don't even know, I know California, the state of California and Oregon have higher percentages of homelessness. So, you know, I know on the West Coast, Oregon, Washington.
Well, there's more population.
There is, but there's, right, you could say that too. But look at, like Houston. Houston, San Antonio really don't have that problem. But take Kentucky, for example. And here's what a lot of people fail to notice. For example, because people want to make this correlation between their views and homelessness. And it doesn't exist. Large cities are going to have New York City, they say there's a lot of homeless in New York City. I didn't see a homeless problem in New York City.
Anywhere where there's more people, you have a tendency of, right, jobs versus people.
It just isn't true. Louisville doesn't have that many homeless people. It has homeless people for the city its size, but it's not like overwhelmingly a lot of homeless people in Louisville. And then you take Lexington, which is in the same state. It's in a more rural area. It's a smaller town. In Lexington. Thank you so. Hey, what up? Chattanooga in the house, man. Something for a rainy day. I appreciate you. It's definitely a rainy day today. I'll tell you that much. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. We got Chattanooga in the house, Tennessee.
Yeah.
So, like Lexington is a smaller city, right? And Lexington has a huge homeless problem, like in a bad, right? Chattanooga is a small city, beautiful city, you know, but Chattanooga has homeless camps. Pretty big for a city that size. But Chattanooga is on a state line too. So I think when you look at homelessness, you really want to look just a little bit beyond. You just want to look a little bit beyond just a little bit more. What's that car parked behind us? He's just sitting there. It's just parked behind us, sitting there. Is there a reason why it's just sitting there? It left.
It's leaving now.
All right, cool. Sorry, I'm a little paranoid, y'all. But anyways, it varies from city to city, and all large cities are gonna have a homeless population. Like Miami isn't too bad. Like there's cities that like are really bad. I think Lexington has a problem. Chattanooga kind of has a problem, but then in Chattanooga, it's like all the homelessness is concentrated in one little area. It's not like it's spread out throughout the whole metropolitan area. So it varies greatly. It really varies greatly. Let's see some of these comments real quick, y'all. Jacksonville, Orlando, and Tampa have IKEA stores. Right, we don't have one down here. Sunny here too. Is it better to be in Orlando or Tampa as an Amazon delivery driver?
I don't know.
I don't know what goes into being an Amazon delivery driver. But Lakeland, which is kind of between Tampa and Orlando, is kind of a big transportation hub now. You have Amazon there in Lakeland. They built a lot of facilities. I wouldn't say Tampa would be better because the traffic flows better. Seems like you could make your way through Tampa a lot easier. And I may be wrong on this, so don't get me wrong. But I think in Orlando you have more consumers. See, Orlando's more of a consumer-based place. And Tampa is a little bit more, I don't know. Seems like that's a good question. I think Orlando has more suburbs, a little bit more of an affluent thing going on. Because Tampa has a lot more poverty, a lot more like low-income earners, a lot more in Tampa. They're very distinct cities. A lot of people think Orlando and Tampa are similar. They're not. Orlando has a lot more tourism, has a lot more like suburban clean areas. If you told me Tampa or Orlando 10 years ago, I would have gone with Tampa. For a fact, right?
They relocated that camp now.
Okay. So, when you compare Tampa to Orlando, I'll get to that in a minute. Whoa! Yeah! So who was that?
More trips to Texas.
More trips to Texas. Trust me, we are planning.
We are. I want to get to Texas so bad.
Texas
I've got some really cool Texas stuff planned.
Texas has been good to us.
I haven't talked about everything with Jose yet, but I do have some awesome things planned.
Let me be honest. If it wasn't, I have people that I love down here.
We'd be in Texas.
I got family that I love. It's not a bunch of them. You can put them on your finger how many we got.
Yeah.
We got 5 people that are family that we love, probably. And 5 people that are close friends that we love.
Yeah.
And then for that handful of people, I don't want to leave Florida.
Yeah.
Because to me, those people are more important than my... If we were to go to Houston right now, we'd kill it.
Oh my gosh, I love Houston.
Yeah. Yeah, Texas...
I'm going to see where we are later, and then we'll figure it out.
It hurts to be away from family. That year in Alabama, for me, was depressing, tough. But we can travel anytime we want to as long as we got the money. And so that helps get us to
Texas.
would
rather be here, be able to travel a lot more. I know we travel in Texas, but we wouldn't be coming back here as much as we want.
Alabama, we could do a day trip. Alabama, we could do it in one day. Texas, it ain't no day trip. You need $2,000-$3,000
each way for the whole thing. Yeah.
The only thing I thought about would be if we moved to Houston.
Got the airport right there.
We'd have to be able to afford both places.
Yeah.
I know that sounds crazy to you guys, but it would probably make more sense for us to keep paying our house here in Florida and just be able to bounce back. I don't know.
You want us to move to Hoover, Alabama? I don't think so.
We gave Alabama an opportunity.
And we're not going back.
We gave them an opportunity. We moved there. Look, we moved to Alabama. We brought $100,000 with us. I went to Alabama with $100,000. I started 2 businesses. I bought $100,000 in real estate. I helped the state grow where it needed it. I brought hundreds of people to the state of Alabama, and they run us out because we're Mexicans. I'm sorry, Alabama. We gave you a try. We did for Alabama. We gave you a chance. And if you did that to us...
That's not funny.
Who thinks that's funny?
I don't know if it's tears or...
No, I don't think... No, he's playing games. He's not serious.
Oh, yeah.
He's been part of the competition for a while.
Cool.
So, Big Paper Papa. Big Papa Par. For more trips to Texas. Thank you, man. So, Mr. Pimpston says they relocated that camp. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what... I mean, Chattanooga, I don't think just because Chattanooga has a homeless camp that it's the end of the world. It's like any city is going to have a concentration of poverty, I think. You know what I mean? Like, it's bound to happen. You know? Any city's going to have a concentration of wealth. You guys, as far as the weather goes, as you guys can see, it hasn't... okay. Put on a sweater. Want to try that Ross over there?
Huh?
Bass Pro Shop or Ross?
Let's
Let's go for a little ride.
Are you getting hungry?
Not really.
Yeah.
There's a Polo Tropical, but they usually... The one here sucks.
What
Hopefully we
about
don't
we try
lose signal.
that Chipotle?
We're going for a little ride, guys. There's a where? Chipotle where?
By the Starbucks.
Well, we got signal here. Isn't that a restaurant right there?
Yeah.
I think I need to charge this phone. It's like gone dark on me. Let me see if I can just pull up to this restaurant right here.
There's one right here. Why don't we just go to this one?
Oh, what? There's a Red Robin. I'll do it.
You want to go eat there?
I'm not hungry yet. It's early.
I am hungry.
Later, though. Is this takeout parking?
Yeah.
Curbside pickup? Oh, this is curbside pickup.
Yeah.
So we can't really park here.
No.
I gotta park a few spots over. We're going there real quick. Just going there quick. Going there real quick. I'm gonna have to charge this phone. I think it's just about dying. Just going there real quick.
Oh, I got it.
GameStop?
No, Moe's.
Moe's? Where's the Moe's
I
at?
can get like something to snack on right there.
Where's the Moe's at?
It's right next to the GameStop.
Let me pull up. I'll pull up in front.
Okay.
All right, guys. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Oh, in the corner there? Yeah, we'll let this car go. We'll let him go and we'll pull in that spot he's got. Don't worry, you're not getting rained as much. You don't want to put on a sweater so you don't get rained on?
I'm good.
This phone is like so dark I can
It looks like there's a bubble tea place out, but it's closed, I think.
Is Moe's open?
Yeah, Moe's is open.
Their sign's not working, that's for sure. Is that a disabled spot on this side? Is that a disabled right there or no?
I don't think it's disabled.
No?
It has a little thing on it, but it doesn't.
So it's not a disabled spot? This truck is massive. I'm literally taking 2 parking spots. But I think a small car could fit in there.
Yeah.
Let me see how close to the line I am. Oh, I'm on this side. You're good. All right.
I'm gonna make sure it's open because it looks weird.
It looks dark in there, yeah.
And the Paradise place looks close.
Yeah. You got 100 people watching. I can't even read the comments. What's up, Green Thumbs? It's okay to call you that.
It's temporarily closed.
Temporarily closed. Where do you want to go? Somewhere else then?
Yeah.
What's in that corner right there? That's closed. Oh, y'all. We're trying to find something.
Chipotle's open.
But that's a whole...
Not really.
We got good signal here. We know we probably could lose signal somewhere else.
Oh, it's not that far.
Okay, what's this right here?
Just go up and then...
You're really hungry or you just need a bathroom?
I'm hungry.
Dude, we're still in the middle of a live stream. You can just like drop a live stream because you want to eat, dude. What the crap?
Yeah.
That place will have a bathroom for sure. Anyone there? Huh?
Sure.
Here I can park.
No, there's so much stuff around here.
Yeah, I'll keep driving. We'll find something. We'll find something. We can't really... Is there a Cuban place?
In this plaza? I don't think so.
Cigar City. There's nothing I really like here. There's is there a mellow mushroom? Go for mellow mushroom.
There's mellow mushroom not too far from here though. I I really want to have yellow mushroom today.
Okay, what's this here? Is this car pulling out?
That's a cat cafe.
They have a cafe for cats?
Yeah.
People are retarded. That's like my last one. How about this Outback? Go have a bathroom for sure. You really just trying to buy food, really? Like, is it gonna kill you not to eat for another hour?
I have to go to the bathroom.
Okay, I get you. You know the best way the bathroom you can use cleaning everything is Bass Pro Shop.
Yeah, just try.
The bathrooms are right there. It's not like a restaurant where they're gonna ask you if you're a customer or not. You can just walk right into there.
Yeah.
They'll definitely have bathrooms, and I can drop you right off by the gate.
Yeah, that's great.
Okay, so we're at the Bass Pro Shop real quick. Sorry, I'm not reading comments right now, guys. I'm just trying to get Katie to a restroom. We've been doing
Live stream for an hour.
Well, yeah. Well, before that, we've been doing live streams all day. Let me see if I can park you in the front by the gate. This is about as close as I can get you. All right, get out there.
You want the phone?
Yeah, because it's really dark on the screen. You'll be all right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the bathrooms are to the right. When you walk into the right,
Yeah, I know where they are.
they're usually pretty clean. All right. Hopefully, nothing happens to you. When you get out, walk over that way and I'll see you, okay? When you get out, put yourself on that side and I'll see you. Yeah. On this side, to the right of you. I'll be on the right, by the redhead sign. Actually, you know what? I might just park up front. I'll see you. We'll figure it out, y'all. Ooh, is that an Impala wagon? Are you kidding me, bro? Man, I'm a sucker for Impalas. I really am. So I don't think we're going to get any flooding. It's a consistently slow rain like this. I don't think we're going to get that much flooding. I think the most of the time when you get flooding, it's a lot worse. Let me pull up for a minute. Sorry about that incident earlier. You guys know me. When I see people littering, it just grinds my gears. Let me see what you guys are up to real quick on this live stream. Let me see what you guys are saying. My first night in North Mississippi, had a beer with some locals. All that talked about was the Civil War. Not kidding. Oh, yeah, that's all they talk about, man. The South is like that. I'm not even kidding. Like, people think you're just exaggerating. Like, one thing I got tired of living in Alabama was, like, the only thing people would talk about would be, well, I got my girl there's 22. My grandpa had 22. We're going to take that. I just got tired of all that crap, man. All they talk about is race, pew, 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 and their political views. And I was just like, I ain't got time for that. I like Florida people because, like, in Florida, Texas, other places, people talk about food, weather, beaches. Now, that's a conversation we can have, man. Like, during this conversation here, we've talked about moving. We've talked about a lot of things, you know. If you ask me a personal question, we can talk about something personal, my opinion about a place, this and that. But yeah, when you get on to the Deep South, that's pretty much the conversation. It gets to be a little bit much. How is Publix? Man, I like Publix. Publix is a good store. They are expensive, but I'm not going to complain because it's a clean store. I think where Publix messes up is now you don't know this as a customer. This is what's tricky about companies, okay? Companies like Starbucks and Publix, to the customer, they appear like great companies. And to me, they are good companies because as a consumer, I like Publix and I like Starbucks. They're two companies that I really like, okay? I like Publix and I like Starbucks, good companies. But the way I'll give you an example. Publix. If you work for Publix, they'll give you a schedule that your schedule is never the same. They'll give you a crazy schedule, okay? And the reason they'll give you a crazy schedule that's unpredictable is because they want you to always and only work for them. So if you work for Publix, most likely that's the only company you'll work for. You're not going to work for Publix and Amazon or this or that. They're going to give you the craziest schedule they can give you so that you only work for them. And they do that so that as an employee at Publix, you're not burnt out. So most people in a place where there's a Publix might need two jobs. But Publix, they'll hire you and they'll pay you good and the job's not too heavy, but they're going to give you an erratic schedule to control your life. No more than reason than that. Why Publix doesn't schedule their workers like everybody else, who knows? But they seem to want to just control your personal life with a chaotic schedule so that you only work for them. And that, to me, is not cool. So, no company's perfect, but I don't like that aspect of Publix. You know, that's not something I like about Publix. If Southwest Florida gets an IKEA, where do you think they'll put it? Sarasota, or in Fort Myers by the Colonial exit. They're the only two places. I don't know too much about IKEAs, but what I do know about IKEAs is that they seem to like very high traffic areas. And I don't think there's anything high traffic in Southwest Florida like that. It's a good grocery store. They're definitely not affordable. They're an expensive grocery store. And they're good. Their bakeries is one of the best bakeries of any other grocery store. Their meats are the groceries and meats are the best. Prices on everything else are very high compared to other stores. But if you know how to shop at Publix, you can actually do some good affordable shopping at Publix if you know what you're looking for. The thing about me is I like my meat fresh, and I like very high-end, good quality fresh pastries and desserts. So their bakery is very fresh, and their meats are very fresh. So it's just a different quality of a grocery store. Is Fort Myers part of the Tampa metro area? No. We are 200 miles south of Tampa. So we're exit 120, they're exit 220. So actually 140 miles north. Yeah, they're 120 to 140 miles north of us. So no, we're not part of the same metro area. History says that was what most companies basically on call and only part-time work, so no benefits or unions. Exactly. I mean, these companies, they are putting you in a crappy predicament. They're not going to give you a comfortable, they're not going to put you in a comfortable situation. These companies, they know what they're doing when they give you a job to keep you, that's what I was about to say. Sarasota would be more likely. Remember when Walmart employees tried to unionize, they closed a bunch of stores in the U.S. and Canada? Yeah, I've never lived in a union. I think Kentucky was a union state. I can't remember. It's definitely starting to rain now, guys. Let me see if I can find Katie or prepare so when Katie gets out, we can give her a ride. She went to the bathroom real quick. She should be just about getting ready to get out. Unless she went shopping, which I wouldn't doubt her going shopping. But if she's coming outside, I want her to see me. We'll park here for a minute till she gets out. It's definitely coming down hard now, guys. We're definitely getting some pretty good wind gusts and pretty good rain now. And again, if it's gonna flood, it's gonna have to rain like this for 2 or 3 hours straight, before we see some flooding. It's starting to get windy though. It's definitely looking like a tropical storm now. I told Katie to wait for me over here, but I got a feeling when you get out of those, the exit's over here. Let me park by the exit because she's not over here yet. The exit's over here, so she gets out. It's really coming down hard now, guys. You can tell it's coming down pretty hard. It is really coming down hard now. But the exit's over here. I'll park over here so when she gets out, she can see me. The exit is right here. So I'll park by the exit so when she gets out, she can just hop right in the car. But doors open for her. She'll be here soon. So yeah, let's see here. It is definitely coming down now. A little bit more wind and everything. She'll be out in a minute. I'm by the exit. There she is. Is that her? There she is. All right, here comes Katie, guys. Shop at Costco instead. It's 8:30. Of course, it's dark. Yeah, it's getting dark. Please be safe, you two. Yeah, we're trying to, Georgia. Work. It's already dark over there. Yup. Patterson Publix has the buy one get one special. Exactly. So that buy one get one special. That's what I'm saying. At Publix, if you know how to shop at Publix, you can actually do pretty good because they have the buy one get one special. So even though it's an expensive place to shop, if you know how to shop, you can do pretty good in Publix. The buy one get one specials make a huge difference. What we would do in North Naples, the Walmart was right across the street from the Publix, so you could do both. You could go to Publix and the Walmart, you know. But with the buy one get one specials at Publix, man, yes, it's an expensive grocery store, but if you know how to shop, you can take advantage of Publix. The same thing for Walgreens. Hey, Walgreens is an expensive place to shop, but if you know how to shop at Walgreens, you can get some great deals at Walgreens, you know. It's just one of those things. Oh my gosh, they got those kids getting rained on.
They got their little raincoats for them.
I know, but still, they're getting rained. It's a little baby getting rained on with some cold rainwater, man. Okay, Katie. So now we gotta decide what we're gonna do because it's kind of 8 o'clock at night. We're getting kind of poured on here.
Thank you. Yes, we've been to the Bravo supermarket.
Yeah, we go to Bravo. I don't like it.
I don't know about a cafe there.
Bravo, it's interesting because they have specialty Latin products. But overall, their groceries suck. They're never fresh. I mean, half the time they got rotten crap sitting in the shelves.
I won't shop there.
I won't shop. I'll get something specific there.
Yeah.
And they are neat stores to go to.
But not for your regular grocery shopping.
For your regular grocery shopping, the quality is just too bad.
What I like to do is I actually like to shop at Walmart. But I have Jose who
is picky and I like Publix.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I'll pay extra money to get my stuff at Publix, but crap is getting so expensive these days. There's no right or wrong answer with shopping. Mm-hmm. It's like Bravo is technically cheaper, a whole lot cheaper, but if everything you buy is garbage and old and rotten, what's the point? You know? Mm-hmm. That's the deal with Bravo. It's like, okay.
Yeah, I don't like the way it smells, and
hey, it'll even smell bad.
To a grocery store, it has to.
Crap, you good
not
point.
Have a smell.
Yeah, good point. Sometimes it'll even smell bad at Bravo. Mm-hmm. I didn't even think, yeah. So I like Publix, man. It's just a higher quality, and you know, and even in Alabama, the Publix wasn't that good in Alabama because the employees were so dang lazy. They didn't do things right.
Yeah.
But in Florida, this truck is kind of following us. What the crap? That truck following us. Okay. They followed us over there. They parked over here. They parked over there. Let's see if they stay there.
That's personal between Jose and I, and we aren't going to talk about it on this channel.
Okay, Katie said no. Katie has said no.
Asking us if we're going to have kids. That's
none of y'all business. None of y'all business what we do in the bedroom, son. Mind your own business. That is, you're stepping out of line. Don't get out of line with me, young lad. How do you put in your place? No. I wouldn't want to have kids in today's world. Can you imagine in today's world having kids?
But whether or not we're having them is...
No, I'll tell you, like, I wouldn't want to have kids right now in this world we're living in. I didn't see that pedestrian at all. I'm sorry. Yeah. I wasn't trying to be a jerk. It's dark out here and it's raining.
Elvis movie's out, too, yeah.
They have an Elvis movie out?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's starting to rain a little bit harder now. Yeah. It's starting to finally, like, really show...
Kind of. We have a bedroom and then a garage.
Yeah, our place is small, but it's affordable. Mm-hmm. And it's in a safe neighborhood. That's really the kicker there. It's safe and it's affordable. That's a good combination right there. Hard to find. What sucks about where we live is we're so far from everything.
Fort Myers isn't that bad. North Fort Myers is bad.
I wish I was... Yeah, North Fort Myers is pretty crappy. Mm-hmm. North Fort Myers is crappy. And Fort Myers has bad spots. You want to be in the suburb. It's like, look at the price tag. It says a lot. Usually the price tag says everything. A lot, if not everything. You know, the price tag will usually indicate a lot. If it's affordable, there's a reason it's affordable. That's just the way that goes, man. If it's affordable, there's a reason. What is this place? Oh, Sporting Goods. What's that business over there? There's like a lot of people in there.
Where?
On that one. There's like a lot of cars and stuff.
That's Target.
Oh, Target. Okay, that's a good place to post up. I'm just looking for a good place to post up to record. Where there's people coming in and out. Home Goods. Doesn't TJ Maxx own Home Goods? It's all part of the same.
Yeah, TJ Maxx.
Yeah, you want to talk about a company that treats their employees like crap? That's TJ Maxx, Home Goods, Marshalls. Horrible company to work for.
Yeah.
I worked for that Marshalls. They are a bad company to work for. They don't give a crap about their customers. Nothing. I guess we could probably post up here for a little bit and don't say nothing. We're out of the way. We're not interrupting the flow of the store.
You're in a fire lane, though.
It's alright, though. We're good. Yeah.
We'll move in a few minutes.
We got 120 people watching, for real? Unbelievable.
A lot of people want you to do Arizona. It is in the plans. I do have...
Yeah.
I'm working on
I think what we're going to do is we're going to have to either sell something we own or do a GoFundMe. Might work.
Yeah.
I think the GoFundMe would work.
Yeah. If you all want to... We do have the PayPal.
California has been so requested on our channel that we're really going to have to do a GoFundMe.
Yeah.
I don't know how much it would cost. I mean, we spent...
Arizona would be included in that California.
Yeah, we would go up by 10. And we would rent a car, really. Because right now, if we were to go to California, I'm pretty sure we'd almost have to rent a car to go to California. What do you think? I'd say we'd almost have to. You know? People are going to do a lot of shopping today because, you know, beaches are obviously not, you know, what's happening today. So people are going to do shopping. Shopping is a thing to do today. We'll stay here till security.
That's included. I have a bunch of cities included that you wouldn't even think of.
Yeah, we got a good game plan.
But you've heard of. So yeah. I got a game plan going.
We got a game plan. You guys realize it costs a lot of money to travel. Like, I keep repeating that.
I see over there is clear, and then you can have a shot of
the entrance? Okay, yeah. Let's do that. What's wrong with being parked here?
See, yeah, I got stuff planned. Don't worry.
Yeah. I think it's a game plan. Yeah, we'll...
The Keys is flooded already.
There's flooding in the Keys? Yeah, but they're closer to the storm. They're getting... So far, I don't think we have any flooding in Southwest Florida yet. We just haven't got... I haven't seen anything that would indicate to me heavy flooding. Este tipo se me atravesó con dos carros, metido en medio a hacer. Desde en medio a hacer, con dos carros, metido en medio a hacer.
There's a lot of road to cover and only one Katie and Jose.
Yeah, it costs a lot. Gas is, you guys got to remember, we got to slow it down with the travel. Gas is at $5 a gallon. There's no way we're going to be able to do this here. Where I was at was perfect. You can see people coming in and out and everything. Is the windshield fogging up on the inside or the outside? Can't tell. Is it fogging up on the inside or the outside? It's kind of fogging up. Is it the inside or the outside?
I don't know.
Hard to tell. So yeah, California guys, I almost think we're going to have to do a GoFundMe. You guys think it's like, I don't know, I hate doing GoFundMes. Like, really, we've had them and like, one was successful. One GoFundMe we did was successful. And the other one wasn't. The one that wasn't was a very unreasonable GoFundMe. Like, I'm not surprised it didn't work. And I almost purposely did. It was so ridiculous that I knew it wasn't going to work. But I think we could possibly reach California. I think we could definitely do California. Because either way, I think we need to get out there. But it's going to take a little support. Like, it's expensive. It'll probably run us to $8,000 or $9,000 to get up there. Unless we fly in. We could fly into California. But then you still got to rent a car. You still got to rent a hotel. Like, it's still a lot of money to get out there.
Yeah.
We'll do it eventually. And there's no doubt about it. Eventually we're going to do it. But road tripping it. The fun part is the road trip. I don't like, if I flew to California, it wouldn't even be as exciting. What's fun about our channel is the road trip. You know, you're watching my
excitement of getting there.
Getting there. You start watching the uploads. You know I'm getting close. You know what I mean? Like, that's the fun part about it. Like, without that, I don't even think it'd be as fun.
Yeah.
Is there any other store that has a lot of foot traffic coming in and out in the shopping center? I don't think so.
I think right here is good because you can get all
where
that.
I was perfect, bro.
Right here is perfect.
Let's see.
Don't be whining.
Is that, what's this, a Target?
Yeah, right here is perfect.
They'll actually tell us to leave eventually if we're being parked like this, but okay. Yeah, California is definitely something. It's been requested since we started traveling, but you guys got, bro, gas is $5 a gallon. Like, bro, it's not cheap to get that far. It's really not. It's gonna take a little bit.
Hold on, I'm doing something.
What are you doing? I need to look at the comments, but I can't see them from here. Que después van al McDonald's. No, you don't go. I don't eat McDonald's, man. 10K. Somebody said 10K. Wow, I don't even think. Yeah, it might be that much.
Probably.
And California is expensive. I didn't even consider how expensive it is. Turn off your headlights so they can't see me. Yeah. No, I gotta keep them on. Let's see how it looks like if I turn them off.
It looks like you're just waiting for your wife and...
Yeah, it looks like you're just waiting for somebody. It's not a big deal. Thank you, Uncle Joe. Somebody said. I don't know what that means. It's Killer Wolves Be Saved. The keys are on my bucket list. The keys are nice. How much of a budget would I even need to get to California? What do you guys think? Yeah, it's a massive state. It'd be horrendously expensive. That's the thing. Like, that's why I think we should stick to the South for now. Like, do a Tennessee, like maybe Ohio, something closer. Your channel has gotten more subs and views in the past month. Yeah, our channel is definitely growing right now. $13,000. She thinks it'd take $13,000. It might. It might. I mean, I'm going bottom. Like, I didn't even think about that. I'm not even going at a top number. I'm going at a bottom number. I'm going bare minimum right now. You didn't like Memphis? Duke Blue, man, to be honest, Memphis to me seemed kind of gangster, and there's just too much crime. Even at the hotels, when we stay at the hotels, there's even the hotels have environment. Man, there's just too much crime in Memphis, my man. It's one of the highest crime-rated cities in the country. Anytime you go to Memphis, Detroit, places like that, there's so much crime. There's so many vehicle break-ins. It's just, you don't enjoy being there. You're just paranoid the whole time. California would be really expensive, at least $8,000 to $13,000. Yeah, and that $13,000 number you guys are putting out there, I didn't even think about it as being that much. I was looking at $8,000 minimum. It would probably be about $8,000. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. And it would make sense to road trip to California.
Yeah.
It would, like, I could fly into California with $3,000, knock it out. But that's not the experience you guys want.
No, like,
you guys
the road
want
trip
us.
is more time. If we were there for 3 days, you're not going to get that much out of it.
And neither are we. That's the thing. Neither are, if we fly into California, you guys aren't going to get what you want out of the road trip.
You want momentum.
Mm-hmm. You guys aren't going to get it, what you want, and we're not going to get what we want. We're not going to make money because you got the airplane ticket, you got the hotel stays, and the car rental for a 3-day stay or something. It'll never make back the money. Like, it won't make me any money.
You want excitement. You want, okay, they're doing Texas stuff today.
Now
they're doing
like
Mexico,
like
Arizona, whatnot.
Work our way up to it. You know what I mean? Like we usually do, build up the momentum, and then a month later I'll drop a video which you thought I was done. I had uploaded everything. Then we drop another video last minute. Like, that's the momentum of our channel. Yeah. And I don't think with flying into a place we'll be able to do that. Yeah. I don't want to fly in. I want to do the road trip. But you guys are right. It's for $8,000 to $13,000. And I'm just afraid to do a GoFundMe that big. Like, if we were doing $1,000 GoFundMe, like, I'll give you guys just an idea. This month, we did a road trip at the beginning of the month where we made it up to Jacksonville. The hotels we stayed at, all 3 of them were on our reward points. So we didn't pay for the hotel stays. We still spent $1,000. Mm-hmm. It literally cost us $1,000 to go to Jacksonville. And we weren't even paying for the hotels because they were on our reward points. Mm-hmm. So that should just kind of give you an indication of how expensive crap is right now. People say the gas price. It's not just the gas price. Hotels are up. Everything's up. It's unfortunate. Look how that car get close to the people, man. You saw that? Mm-hmm. Man, that's the one thing about Southwest Florida, bro. When I see people like that, I lose my patience in Florida. People like that. You know what I mean? Like, they literally almost hit the pedestrians. You know what I mean? I lose my patience with people like that. I really do. You know. But yeah, there seems to be a little bit of activity in this project. So yeah, we got a lot on our plate right now. We just got to figure out, you know, what it's really gonna be. I really want to go to California, and on this Colorado trip we would have done it, but like I said, we spent about $8,000 to get to Colorado, and we were like, man, we can't keep going. And actually, it put us in a hurdle at the end of this month because we spent so much on that Colorado trip. It just knocked out our savings and everything. Like, it was too much.
Yeah.
Boston Red Sox, and the GOAT live there too. Champs. That's why I'm stuck in Nebraska this summer. Too expensive right now to travel. I know. It really is ridiculous to travel right now. Jose, is there a new feature called Syncs? You can add your videos. People can donate when there aren't. Oh, yeah. Nick Johnson has that.
Mm-hmm.
Can you see about that sync thing? How that works?
Yeah. I was trying to look into it. We were trying to look into it, and it said we didn't have enough subscribers.
Oh, you got to have over 100,000 subscribers or what?
I don't know what it is. I've seen people with less subscribers.
We got to look into that because we have to do something to increase the income. Because I don't know about you guys, but I don't want to stop this. Do you guys want me to stop this?
I don't
love
stop.
it. I want to keep doing this. You know, I want to continue this. Mr. Pimpson says Memphis, the only city in Tennessee like that, though. Yeah, because you go to Nashville. Nashville is an awesome city. You can be in Nashville at 2 in the morning. You can be in Chattanooga. You can be in Nashville. You can be in Knoxville. But Memphis is on a whole different thing, man. Yep. Nashville, one of my favorite cities to go to. You don't have to go that far. Look at Nashville. Nashville is absolutely one of my favorite cities to go to. Let's get out of this parking spot here. Let's move around. Nashville is a city that I love to go to. You know, it's the same state. I love going to Nashville. There's new buildings. There's development. There's growth. It's safe. Well, there's a huge crime rate, but you're generally safe as a tourist.
Yeah.
Because that's the one thing to do. Like, a place can have a crazy crime rate, and you can still be safe in a tourist area. Mm-hmm. Not in Memphis. In Memphis, everybody's fair game in Memphis, you know? Look at that. You know, like two cities. You know what would be a great video? Nashville versus Memphis. We should compare. That would be a great video. I didn't even think about that.
There's still a few little things that I want to see.
Let's do that.
In Memphis.
Let's do a Memphis versus Tennessee. A Memphis versus Tennessee video. I would watch that. Wouldn't you?
Yeah.
That'd be a great video. Memphis versus Tennessee. What are the difference? I mean, Memphis versus Nashville. Memphis versus Nashville. Compared, you know? Which is better? Obviously, Nashville's better, but why is it better, you know? Why is it better? That'd be a great video. You know? That would be a great video. Let her walk across there. It's kind of rainy. Okay, so we got to get something to eat. It's already getting late. I understand you were hungry. What are we going to eat? We got to get something to eat. What are we doing? I thought this was going to make it better.
I'll eat wherever you want.
Okay, you say that, but you don't mean it.
Oh, I do.
No, you don't. I'm not feeling too good, so it's got to be something like... like a McAllister. Is there a McAllister's here?
Yeah.
I don't even know what the crap I want to eat.
So.
There's I like Polo Tropical, but...
Do you want to go to Mellow?
Mushroom? Mm-hmm. We haven't gone to the one down here. Honestly, that just reminds me of living in Alabama.
I want to get me a vegan pizza.
The problem with going to Mellow Mushroom is that it just reminds me of living in Alabama. It's like a depressing thing for me.
You gotta get over that.
I'm not getting over it. Can you just respect my right to have thoughts and opinions?
No. You don't respect mine.
That is hilarious, man. What's up with our windshield? We're getting foggy. I don't know what I can do to make it better.
Say something, I mean.
Yeah. What's this in front of us? Red Robin? I like Red Robin, but I shouldn't be eating burgers. I'll give you that. I know I can't be eating burgers.
I think they have other things.
I like Applebee's, but it's definitely not healthy, but I like Applebee's. Okay. No, it's going to make me sick. Is there anything Cuban or Latin that we liked on this week?
No, this is not where you'd find it.
Is there anything Cuban, Latin, Puerto Rican?
You have Pollo Tropical. hell.
But they suck.
It's the closest you're gonna find around here.
Little Tropical sucks, dude. Let's just be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Winchell's like really foggy, and I don't know how to make it better. Okay, this car has picked a very crappy place to park itself. You're not supposed to park there, but he's decided to park there, and now he's like blocking us in. Dale, mijo.
He's blocking everyone in.
Dale, acere, quítate en medio, mi hermano.
Pictures, the one place I don't like.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
It smells like a fish market, and that's why I can't eat there.
This car's gonna hit us or what? There's so many jacked up trucks in the shopping plaza. It's just where people with jacked up trucks come here in Tampa, Florida. I didn't realize that. So what's the deal? Where are we gonna go eat?
If I had a phone, I could start looking.
How do I get out of this shopping plaza, first of all? Left, right? I think to the right, yeah? I can't remember how to get up out of here. Dude, I can't see anything. It is so dark.
No one's going to Zaxby's or anything.
No, Zaxby's sucks. And it reminds me of Alabama. If they had it in Alabama, I don't ever want to eat there again. Because in Alabama, I had to eat the same crap over and over because they had like no selection.
Carrabba's.
Yeah.
There's a
Too expensive.
Miller's.
Yeah, we gotta get something cheaper. Cheaper and that's not meat based.
Cheddar, Longhorn, Jason's.
Cheddar's is kind of alright.
Mm-hmm.
They're not my favorite though. Not by far.
Yeah.
I don't even know, man. What do y'all think? Anything Latin or good around here? Or Cuban?
Jose, you're asking for things that don't exist
Bro,
in this area.
there has to be something Cuban around here. Hey, back in there's like 2 or 3 Cuban restaurants. Yeah, they are. Dude, what are you talking about? There's like several Cuban restaurants on the other side. What's that place called there? Grill?
The closest one is 6 miles from here.
Where at?
11, and you got Cape Coral.
No, we're not gonna go that far. Like here in Fort Myers, it's South
That
Fort Myers.
that one by...
It's Friday, right?
Yeah.
So it's Friday. Here we go. We're in the water now. We are driving through water. What is that one? What are they rated?
4.7.
What are they called?
Cubans be like.
Oh yeah, that's in South Fort Myers, right?
Yeah.
That's the one Cuban restaurant we've never done. What time are they open till?
They're open till like 10.
What's it say?
It's open till 10.
Let's go there. That's the one Cuban restaurant we've never gone to.
Mm-hmm.
All right, GPS it. That's the one Cuban restaurant down here we've never gone to.
Mm-hmm.
And don't people say that's a really good one?
I don't know. I've never.
Let's go there. Let's try something different. It's Cuban.
Mm-hmm.
And it's in South Fort Myers. I hope we can keep up enough signal with the rain.
Keep on.
That's the one Cuban restaurant we've never tried.
Mm-hmm.
And that puts us into an area of Fort Myers we can do videos on the way back out. We can do another live stream after we eat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, pedestrian. Go. What is it like near where your mom lives or something?
Yeah.
Oh, let's go that way. That's a well-lit area. It's a good place to do it because I'm driving, bro. I need to pick out.
I've got it up.
Turn it up.
You're turning left here at the stop sign.
Okay. Well, I didn't know that because you didn't have it on.
Right.
Well, no, I can't turn left
Why can't you turn
because
left?
I'm not in the left lane, bro. Turn up the alarm so I can hear.
It's up.
In 600 feet, use the left 2 lanes.
Oye, deja la guapería conmigo. Cere, conmigo no. You wanna respect me? I said it. I go Tony Montana on you up here. I said it. Where's we going? Left? Left?
Yes.
Give me the map. Since you have a little attitude about having the map. Katie, like, she'll get power trips. Like, if you let her hold the map, all of a sudden she thinks she's Tony Montana or something. Katie will get a little power trip out of it. You give her the map, she'll have a power trip. That's Katie for you. Give her the map for 1 second, she starts power tripping. Now she's like a big boss. A napkin at Roof's, Chris. A napkin costs $50. No, there's Latin food, but like the problem is like we're in a suburban area here. We're not like we're in Fort Myers, but we're in the like we're not in the Latin side of Fort Myers. We're in the suburban side. There's one Latin restaurant here, but it's a Pollo Tropical, which is like the McDonald's quality Latin food. We want to do something a little better than that. There is a Hawaiian restaurant here. Jose, Katie is literally too funny. She's hilarious, dude. Katie is hilarious. She gets like a power trip if you put her in charge of something. She'll get like a power trip. Katie's hilarious, man. She'll get like a power trip if you put her in charge. She's power tripping. No doubt about it.
Yeah, I do not plan to go to that country, so no video.
No video there. Yeah. Yeah, they'll probably not be too fond of us. Actually, they've started watching my videos, and I've started deleting them.
Yeah.
I don't want any part of anything of that sort. People from there have been watching our videos, and I've just been deleting them. Not because I have anything against them. Like, I got friends from there in the United States, but all of a sudden, all these people from that country start watching my videos. I'm like, nope. I don't want you to watch my videos.
Thank you. I'll do more videos in the future.
What did they say, babe?
Oh, they like my new Smurda video. I should
What
be
the
in a
heck?
Medea movie. Yeah. I don't
Somebody's
really
listening to
like that.
Shaggy. Somebody's listening to Shaggy really loud.
Cool.
That's hilarious. So listening to Shaggy. Is this too foggy or what? How's the quality of this video looking? Like crap, probably? Looking like crap, man. People are definitely going shopping today, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
Are my headlights on? I can't see anything.
Continue on Alico Road.
Did you turn them off? Put them back on.
Blind, bro. They're on. No doubt they're on.
Really?
Oh yeah, they're on. Driving this thing in the rain is dangerous because it's a 2500. It's not a. It says we have one tire that's low on air pressure.
Yeah.
I'll have to keep an eye on that. Driving this thing in the rain is dangerous. This thing is
It
like
is.
6,000 pounds.
Yeah.
It's not like driving a little small sporty car in the rain. This thing is, you gotta be careful driving this thing in the rain. Now, what I have noticed about these type of mud grips is that they'll drive really well on like dirt roads. They're really smooth on dirt roads.
But regular roads, they're a
Yeah,
little.
noisy.
Yeah.
I've literally already considered going back to stock, just so you know. This is like the worst decision ever. I think I should just try to sell. As soon as I finish making the last payment on these wheels, it's just
I've
immediately.
seen his videos. I don't know him personally.
Who?
Darman.
Who's that?
He makes videos about people being nice to each other.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
that's always good.
Yeah.
It beats making videos about people being mean to each other.
Yeah.
That seems to be a thing. It's raining pretty good. Alright, it's starting to really rain now. It's raining pretty good. Roads are pretty dark, man. Roads are pretty dark, man.
Yeah.
And this thing's struggling to focus.
It's like 9 o'clock here, so.
Yeah. It's raining pretty good now.
And the more north you go, it is like pretty much summertime, so the more north you are, the more you're gonna have light. And it's raining, so
Yeah.
it's gonna get dark a little bit earlier.
Yeah. It's like 9 something.
We've had this truck for a while.
Yeah. About a year? No, not quite.
Like a year and a
Se-
half.
No, less.
No, like 6
6
more
or 8
than
months.
8 months.
Something
8
like
months, yeah.
We bought it because of the business. We bought this truck because we had a junk business, but the business really wasn't successful here in Fort Myers anymore.
Javier, do not make comments like that.
All right, y'all behave. Pórtense bien, mi gente. Pórtense bien. Don't make me bring out that paddle and start whooping y'all up in the chat room. There's a big giant racetrack right there. Look at that. That's a giant racetrack. You see the size of that racetrack? It's giant, bro.
Yeah.
So yeah, we bought the truck because it's a work truck, the GMC 2500. We bought it because when we moved down to Florida, we thought we were gonna, do the junk business, but it's been horrible. we really haven't got that many calls. And when we get calls, people don't want to accept our prices. They want to bargain.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a horrible place to do business down here as far as just bad business, man. It's just, I don't know what the crap's going to happen. But it was just a bad purchase. I'm not going to admit it. But it is what it is. Just make the best of whatever you get in life. You know? It's definitely reliable. I'll tell you that much.
Antonio says saludo from Boston. I'm new.
Boston,
Well,
Boston,
welcome.
Massachusetts. Boston, Massachusetts. That's how you pronounce Massachusetts in Spanish.
Yeah.
Massachusetts. Ah, pero tú vives en Massachusetts. You ever heard somebody pronounce it like that? You ever heard somebody pronounce it like that? Massachusetts. This guy living in Massachusetts. He living in Massachusetts. Oh, pero tú estás en Massachusetts.
The one that got blocked.
Okay, si se portan mal, I'm gonna bring out the paddle and start whooping y'all. Y'all behave. Seeing these hidden comments y'all been saying. I'll bring that paddle out and start whooping y'all in the chat room. I ain't playing with y'all.
Yeah.
I'm about to get my pimp hand. Start using my pimp hand. I got Mr. Pimpston up in here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have to make Mr. Pimpston a moderator, and he can start using his pimp hand on the chat room. What do y'all think about that?
Mr. Pimpson, do you want to be a moderator?
Mr. Pimpston, do you want to be a moderator on the channel? Now, the only thing I ask if you're a moderator is you can't let your personal views influence who you block.
Yeah.
Only bad behavior.
Yeah.
Mr. Pimpston, would you like to be able to be a moderator so you can use your pimp hand up in here?
I'm not blocking anyone.
No, we're not blocking him. No, we're not. You're good, bro. We're
if
not
you
blocking.
guys
We're just
make one
joking.
Comment, that's it. But
Yeah,
like,
yeah. If you make one comment, I'll give you a warning. We're not gonna block one. You know, if you make one comment that's out of place, we're not gonna block you.
No.
What do you guys think? Do we let Mr. Pimpston use his pimp hand up in here?
Well, we gotta let
It
that
is
be
pretty-
up to Mr. Pimpston.
We gotta ask him because it's not like if you send a pimp. Yeah, it's hilarious to have a pimp be your moderator.
Yeah.
Having a pimp be your moderator on your chat room.
He calls himself Mr. Pimpston.
Mr.
I mean, might
Pimpston.
as well.
He can Mr. Pimpston, use your pimp hand. You know, that's hilarious to have a pimp use his pimp hand up in the moderator area.
I mean,
Come on, dog. That's funny right there.
Duke
What are they-
Blue says moderators got a tip.
Moderators got a tip?
Yeah.
No, they don't.
Yeah.
Not necessarily. Dude, these roads are so dark, you can't even see anything. This is like so dark.
Roy Boy says, "What about the frog, bro? I guess we gotta bring the frog
The
back."
frog's been out of shape,
They
man.
want him back.
The frog has been out of the loop, bro.
They want him back.
Well, my little niece stole the frog, by the way.
No, we still got him.
I had to bring it back.
Yeah,
My little niece stole the frog.
we have a couple of them.
Mm-hmm.
Turn right
Yeah.
onto US 41 North, South Tamiami Trail.
My little niece stole the frog.
Yeah, she's obsessed with that thing.
She's obsessed with the frog, so I haven't been able to use the frog for its intended purposes.
Well, maybe we could use the frog in the podcast.
I'm telling you, that frog would make a great kid channel. But now they have rules. They don't let you target children anymore on YouTube, do they? You can't make a channel on YouTube anymore that's targeting children, right? They don't let you do that.
I think you can.
No, I think you're not allowed to anymore.
No, you can. You just have to mark that it's for kids.
But then you can't monetize it. But who cares if you can't monetize it? If you make a channel and you got 100 million people following you on it, who cares if you can't monetize it?
What are your thoughts on Davenport, Florida?
Very nice.
Mm-hmm.
No beaches. That kind of defeats the purpose of being in Florida. It's a nice area. And there's actually a YouTuber that we follow and they follow us. They're called Florida with 5. And they actually, they live there. They got a beautiful YouTube channel, Florida with 5. Crap, what is wrong with this camera, bro? It's like
Roy
not...
Boy wants to hear the frog's voice. Poopy's voice.
Unless I have it here with me.
Uh-huh.
Hey, Poppy, oh, you're not going to have... I don't know how to make it. It's weird. Like if I had him on my hand right now, if you don't know Poopy, he's like a puppet we have. I can't make Poopy voice without having Poopy here.
I can't see anyone in Southwest Florida riding a train
No.
to commute to Orlando. So yeah.
No, this is Florida. People have cars, man. If you want to drive a train, go to New York. They got trains in New York. This is Florida. Why don't they have streetlights out here? This is like so dangerous at night when it rains. I literally can't see crap.
He says, "Come on, bro. It's been a minute."
It's been a while since I do Poopy. It really has. Like I don't even know how to go about being Poopy anymore.
Just be cute.
Oh, Papi, I'm gonna tell you. I don't know how to do it anymore. I forgot.
You're doing it.
That's it right there. That's his voice.
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna tell me? Hey, I don't know how to do it anymore. I really don't.
You're doing. Just keep going with it.
My throat hurts.
That's what happens.
Ah, Papi, you know you gonna not have me in the channel no more, Papi. But I got something for you, Papi. You gonna put me in the bar, Papi? Oh, you crazy, Papi? You don't know me, Papi. Hey, Papi, you don't know who you messing with, Papi. You taking me out of condition, Papi. Hey, Papi, take it easy, Papi. Hey, you don't know how to play with me, Papi. I really got this on lockdown. Hey, you see my car? It's brand new, Papi. You don't know what I'm talking about. You don't understand me. Is that it right there?
Yeah.
It's been a while. I don't even remember how to do it.
You made our subscriber happy.
Hey, Papi, this frog is gonna come out and jumping on you. You don't want me to come jumping on you, Papi. I jump right through the screen and slap you, Papi.
They want to know what state surprised you.
Alabama, that's a scary place, Papi.
Yeah.
Alabama gonna surprise you if you're a little brown, Papi. You gonna jumping out of the plane, Papi.
If you're familiar with Poopy, he's living his best life in
Florida, in Lehigh, out of all places.
In Lehigh, drinking 2 gallons of coffee. He's at 2 gallons at this point, right?
Yeah. Yeah, we haven't had him on the channel in a while.
No.
We just don't have time for edited videos anymore. Like, we're just way too caught up on this channel.
Yeah, it is. It's not like in your face, but yeah, it is.
What state surprised you, Katie? I would say Missouri. Missouri.
Yeah.
I expected Missouri to be a pile of trash. And it was actually pretty nice. You got St. Louis, you got Kansas City. Are you turning here?
Cypress is where we're turning.
Is it Cypress? I don't know where the crap we are.
No, we're like a mile from where we need to turn. That's Gladiolus.
Oh, okay. Alright. I would say Kansas City was a surprise for me because Missouri, I guess, I'll be honest, Missouri's been kind of nice in a good way. What other states, a state that surprised you? Texas, for real. Texas has been awesome. Not all of Texas. The northeast side of Texas and the west side of Texas sucks. The central and south part of Texas I like south central Texas. Houston, St. Antonio, good area. I like it. Not every area of Texas has been incredible. Some parts of Texas really suck, to be honest. Like any state, it's going to have good areas, bad areas. It's not like the whole state's incredible. Any place that... New Mexico everything is interesting. You just got to get out there and see it, man.
Yeah.
Everything is interesting. You just got to get out there and see it, man. It's different to have a preconceived notion of a place as it is to go out there and actually see it for yourself. Two totally different things, man. It's kind of windy out here. It's getting windy. What are your thoughts, baby? Read some comments. Read that big comment somebody just said.
Up and down both coasts, stayed in Charlotte.
Katie, read in full, complete thoughts, baby.
This is what they're saying.
Okay, read it back.
Up and down both coasts, stayed in Charlotte, visited the space base, watched about 5 tickets different days, went to a flag wave and seen a bear in Orange City. Amazing
cool.
life.
Give me the map real quick so I can see where I'm going once I turn.
Yes.
Oh, okay, it's on that side.
Use the second left lane to turn left onto Cypress Lake Drive.
Well, you gotta be careful driving in the rain, especially in Southwest Florida. There's so many idiots out here.
In 1,000 feet, turn right.
There's so many idiots out here, man. You gotta be so careful driving in the rain.
Oh my gosh, there's like 3 Cuban restaurants in like this little
area. Yeah. Wow. What's up with the fog? Is it on the inside or the outside? I don't even know where it's at. I think it's on the outside. It's pretty foggy and glary. I don't know if it's on the inside. I could try to see if this helps. I don't know if the glare is on the inside or the outside. Oh, it's on the inside. Okay. It's on the outside. Okay. Well, that's helping it right there. There we go. That's better. Okay, so that helps. It's on the outside, but you got to cool down the inside of which. Alright. It's just a glary, crappy, foggy day to be out driving, man.
Yeah.
I don't know how we caught so many people watching, which is a glare video. Somehow they're watching. So read some comments, baby. Come on, keep us on the.
What
move.
are y'all thought on Savannah, Georgia, and I'm moving there?
This thing's squatted. No, it's not squatted. That's really cool. I want to get those
I
lights.
asked you the question, and you start looking at somebody's
That
ribs.
thing is awesome. It's a 2500 like ours.
They want your question.
I'm looking at a truck.
They want you to answer their question.
I don't care about your question. Look at that truck, bro. That thing is sweet. That thing is sweet, man. Look at that thing. The tires and everything. I can't see anything, bro. Oh, there's like 2 of them.
They want to know your thoughts on Savannah, Georgia. They're moving there.
Oh, it's okay. It's not the worst. It's not the best, but it's definitely not the worst. There's like 2 jacked up trucks going to the beach.
Turn right.
Turn right, then turn right.
Savannah, Georgia, there's a Cuban restaurant. It's okay. I mean, is it this little entrance here?
Yes, you can
Or
get
the next one? That's flooded. You can't go through there. It's flooded out. I guess they got more rain.
It's probably all flooded.
Yeah, but not that
Head
bad.
west on Cypress Lake
Dude,
Drive,
it's like
then turn
so
right.
foggy. I can't see anything.
Turn right, then turn right.
So, Savannah, Georgia, what are your thoughts on it, kid? It's pretty.
Yeah. This parking lot floods
Yeah, this parking lot flooded. So, where's the Cuban restaurant? The back and the
in the
front?
back.
Wait, down that way?
Mhm.
Yeah, Savannah, Georgia, I would say... What do you say about... Oh, a Chinese buffet. Oh, Japanese buffet.
My
What's
mom
that gin
was
do?
eat there. She says it's good.
Oh, it's good. Okay. Cool. There's another Ross. Ah!
I like Ross.
Rick Ross. The biggest boss you ever seen.
Head north.
Rickety the boss.
Bell's Outlet.
Mm-hmm.
There used to be a shoe carnival in here
Ah!
Tuesday morning. Ooh.
Yeah.
I will probably.
Oh, the
be
palm
going
trees
there
in the
one
front.
day.
They got that part right. It sucks how foggy it's been. Well, what are your thoughts on Savannah?
They want to know my favorite city.
Okay, back to Savannah.
Head east.
I think Savannah's...
It's okay. I mean, I wouldn't move there, but
I wouldn't move there. The people in that part of Georgia
North.
kind of have a stick up their butt, and they think they're better than everybody because it's like a rich, it's like a ritzy area. It's not a bad place, but it's
it's over there in the corner.
Oh, okay, so we got to park over here.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. It's in the corner. It's next to a Skillets.
Yeah.
Head east, then your destination will
Oh,
be
I
on
see
the
it
left.
right there. Yeah.
Does that look? Is it open? I think so.
Yeah, there's people
Your
in there. Yeah.
destination is on the left.
I'm in the mood for some shrimp for some reason.
I am too.
We'll walk around the outside. There we go. We're gonna park this monstrosity in a car. Yeah, this whole thing's flooded. Dude, there's so many jacked up trucks in Fort
They
Myers.
want to know my favorite city.
You know how like Alabama has a thing for like water trucks? I think like Fort Myers has a thing for like jacked up trucks. If you start looking around, there's jacked up trucks everywhere.
Yeah. Well, the place I liked the most was in the mountains. That's what I liked.
Where?
But actual city that I've been to, I would say
Hialeah,
I like Houston a lot.
Houston.
But I really like Denver.
But you could not live in Denver with the whole elevation thing going on.
No.
I'll put my sweater on.
They're like, I want to talk to Kate. I already answered.
So, Katie, you need to put a sweater on for the rain?
No.
I want to put on a sweater just so I don't get rained on.
Okay.
Almost like it's been wet. You ready to start going? You can start walking.
What are your thoughts on Charlotte
Let's
County?
go before they close, Katie.
Nice.
Charlotte County is for old people.
Yeah.
Nice place if you're old.
Yeah.
It's a good place for old people. You old people? It's a great place for old people.
Yeah. It's quiet. If you're looking for quiet.
If you're an old people.
Yeah.
Are you old people?
No.
All right, guys. Oh, yeah. Here we go, guys. Woo. Oh, I see my lenses flared up, too. Let me show y'all what the ride's looking like. In the rain. The rain. Look at my truck, y'all. Look at that, man. Tell me that's not stylish. All right, y'all. Let's get in there. Woo. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's like really flooded. Oh, dude. All right. Dude.
Be very careful how you walk.
Okay. Oh, dude, it's like flooded out.
Yeah.
Oh. I'm going to be a gentleman and run over here quickly. I'm going to be a gentleman and just run up over here. Okay, we got 120 people watching. There's Katie getting rained on. Woo, yeah, buddy. Man, you guys have been awesome with all the super chats. Well, go women, run! That's what it takes being a gentleman out here, y'all. We got 134 people watching. Dang, you guys, I don't know if we can live stream from the restaurant. It sucks when you have this many people on a live stream. That's crazy. We got 134 people watching this super live stream. That's crazy, y'all. Whoa, we had 140 people. Dude, that is insane. Our channel is growing. I never thought we'd have that many people watching a live stream. I'm a nice guy. Say I treat you right.
You do.
Say it or I'll hit you, dang it. No, come on, y'all. I know I treat happiest. Look at the rain. It's really coming down now, though. It's really, you can tell now, look. You can really see it coming down now. Let's get in here. Woo-hoo. Man, it sucks to leave a live stream when you got this many people watching it. Hopefully they're open.
Yeah.
Well, how about this? We won't end the live stream quite yet because we want to make sure they're still open. We don't want to lose. Look, you can see it's actually like starting to look like a storm now, for real. Like if you look over there, you can kind of see it's starting to look like a storm for real. Let's see if they're open. Let's see if they're still open.
The restaurant we closed, unfortunately.
Oh, ya están cerrados.
Sí, normalmente
Pero la página dice la 10 people.
Normalmente sí, pero
Yeah.
una noche como hoy, esto está muerto.
Sí, pero yo estoy aquí. Ni para llevar.
No, lamentablemente lo siento.
All right, man. All right, no problem.
Perdón, brother.
No problem, dale. That's what I told you. We got rained on for nothing, bro. Is there any other restaurants around here? They closed early. That sucks, man. I hate when restaurants do that. If it says you're open till 10, you're open till 10, bro. Is there any other restaurant in this whole plaza that's open?
Just the Chinese place.
Yeah, but we can't walk over there without getting rain on, right? Nope. So strange how much rain there, nothing on the creek. Oh, the creek hasn't got the rain yet. You'll get it later. That sucks. Dang it, man. What else is on this side? We drove a long way to get over here, too, man. We drove far.
That's why we told you you should end in the plaza.
No me estés agitando. Conmigo no hacer. That sucks. Okay, so... do you know what else is on this side? La Casita? I'm not in the mood for Mexican, are you? Are they open? You got the other phone? See what time they're open till. You need to, before we drive to a restaurant, we should call them and make sure they're open. Yeah, we've been together 14 years. Gonna hit the hay side. All right, House of Pebbles, that's good. Call and make sure. What time is it now?
It's like 9:06.
9:06. We can be there in what, 20 minutes? Call him and ask him what's the latest you can get. Ask him what's the latest you can get a table. La Casita is a good Mexican restaurant.
Hey, what's the latest we can get a table there?
You know.
What's the latest we can get a table?
Yo, that's crazy. 120 people watching. This ain't good though.
At 9:45?
At 45, we can make it. Let's go.
So we just need to
Katie, I'll
45. Oh, okay.
Katie, I'll bring
Thank you.
Katie, I'll bring the truck, okay? Stay right here so you don't get rained on. I'll bring the truck.
Okay.
All right, guys, I'm gonna get the car for Katie. It's really raining now. Look at that. It's like blowing sideways. I gotta run through that. All right, you hold the phone because I'm not gonna be able to run the phone.
Okay.
Here, you got it? Record me running over there.
Okay, y'all. A lot of things are closed in Lehigh right now. Well, the restaurant I just called, they said they're open until 10 and we can get in before then. He's very good. If I'm having trouble that day, he doesn't want to, he'll help me walk. Yeah. Like if I need to get through somewhere or it's too low, he always helps me. He opens doors for me. He takes care of me. Like he'll hold my hand. But his new thing, I don't want to be loved. I don't understand it. So. Okay, let me get in the car. Of course.
Dude, hot water is freezing cold. Get in here, women.
You got my phone, right?
I got your phone, women. Get in here, women. Hop on in here, women. Don't get my truck wet, women. He's mean. Why do people say he's mean? Because they're idiots. Like we're not gonna like act like. I think a lot of people. Where's the little stick that I used to hold this? Hopefully it doesn't go flying. I won't even touch it. How about that? There we go. So go to the casino. How far does it say we are from there?
Like 10 minutes.
10 minutes? You think we'll make it?
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
West towards Cypress Lake Drive.
I think a lot of people like.
Turn right onto Cypress Lake.
Can you look up what percentage of relationships are abusive? I'm just curious. What percentage of relationships are abusive? I'm just curious. Like, how common are abusive relationships? Getting rained on, y'all. Tremendo aguacero, and it's cold water, man. Ah! Ah! That speed hump right there. All right, guys. Hopefully we can make it to this restaurant before they close. Isn't there an Applebee's right across the street?
1 in 3 women.
1 in 3?
4 men have experienced some kind of physical.
1 in 3 women. That high?
Or by an intimate partner.
1 in 3? So it's not like 1 in 20 or 1 in 30. It's 1 in 3.
1 in 7 and 1 in 25 men have been injured by someone they're in a relationship.
So that's a very high percentage. So let's be clear. So there's 130 people watching this video right now, right? 100. Let's make it 100 people to make it a round number.
An average of 80% of Americans have experienced emotional abuse.
Okay. So that means that if we have 100 people watching this video,
80 of them have been either,
at some point, right. And currently, they said 1 out of 3 women.
Yeah.
So in this video, there will be 1, 3. Well, let's suppose half the people watching are women. It's a little bit less than that. So we got 20 extra people watching. So 50. That means that there's at least 25 women watching this video right now who are actually actively in an abusive relationship. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
So statistically speaking, 25 women watching this video right now are in an abusive relationship. Those are probably the ones that are telling you that. Because if you're not in an abusive relationship, it wouldn't even cross your mind to point it out. That's surprisingly high. I didn't even realize it was that high.
Yeah.
That is alarmingly. I didn't think I would be like 1 in 100 or like I didn't realize it'd be that high. That's crazy. That it's that high of a percentage. You know. That's. I'm gonna put the camera back on me because at the end of the day, you can't even see nothing out here. You don't see that? Yeah, you can't see me. Kind of see me. That's horrible. So, 1 in every 3 women is in an abusive relationship. Well, what do they define as abusive? Because that's also an interesting, I guess, physical or just emotional.
Emotional is 80% of people have had it within their lifetime.
Within their lifetime, right? Yeah, I mean, some people might take 10 different people or something. Yeah. Well, I mean, what it comes down to is you have people like that protect other people, and then you have people that are predators. Really, like you have predators and you have protectors. You know. And then you have people that are neither one, which are just probably just as bad as the ones, I don't know. But like, you either, I think, you know, as a male, you can be a predator or you can be a protector. You know, and a protector provides for himself and for other people, looks out for everybody. And a predator is only just out for their own, you know. Just because I'm blunt and honest doesn't mean you're in a relationship. I mean, I'm blunt and I'm honest, and that's just part of my character. Like but that doesn't mean you're a complete jerk, or you know what I mean. Like, I don't know how to explain it. I think it's surprisingly high though. That is never cool. But any comments?
Oh, I'm looking at the GPS.
GPS.
I'm sure there's lots of comments.
Yep, we're in Fort Myers
Okay.
now. It's still ringing pretty good. I hope we can make it to this restaurant.
Averages about 50%. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of women want Jose. Victor says that.
I could agree with that statement. But too bad for them.
Go to Belltown.
It's like, look at how many guys, like, when you see, people's relationships are pathetic. You know, like, the reality of it is that a barbecue place now? Maybe look, the little place is a barbecue place now. Like, let's talk about not only how many people are in an abusive relationship, but how many people are in a relationship where the woman is only with the guy for money.
In a quarter mile,
Like, our relationship is beautiful
Yeah.
in that we love each other. And like,
Roderick says, Jose and Katie, have y'all have a honeymoon?
every single day.
Yeah, together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We are perfect for each other. And we complement each other's personalities.
use the left 2 lanes to turn left onto Florida.
You
67
will not
South,
find-
Gregory Boulevard.
We are really blessed in that we're like blessed to be perfect for each other. Like that's
And I think over time we've kind of like gotten to know each other, and we know how we're different in different ways, and we've learned how to
cope and deal and
cohabit.
yeah.
And we've been married for 13 years.
And we got
So-
married at 18.
Yeah, we got married at 18. So we've grown together in our adulthood. So now we know how to be together.
Yeah. I think a lot of think about how many marriages the woman's with the guy because the guy makes a lot of money or something. Like and our relationship's been tested, dude, there's we went through so much hardship in the first, I don't know, even till recently. Even till recently, we've been through so much together that
You go together.
yeah.
You just grow.
And we've worked together, everything that me and Katie have done. There's been times when she's had a job and I've had a job, and we didn't like that. We've done so much. We like work. Yeah, we like being together. Yeah, we're better.
When we're together, we're better. If we're apart from each other, that's when.
Yeah. We're together more than you guys see this YouTube channel, and before that, everything else we've done has always been together. When we've worked for other people, she's had a job on the left and me on the right, just different. We've really hated life a lot.
Yeah. And if he truly was abusive, I wouldn't be here.
Yeah.
So
We have too many good people around us for that.
Yeah.
She's got her mom around her. I got my dad, which would not allow that.
Yeah.
We live with family literally now. It's not,
Yeah. When we were first married, he would go to his dad's house. We'd have some kind of stupid disagreement. His dad would be like, "You idiot! Go apologize to her. You were the wrong."
Yeah. Yeah, my dad doesn't play around. My dad never takes my side of the argument. He always takes Katie's side of the argument.
Yeah.
Everybody, really.
Yeah.
White privilege.
I would be gone. Yeah.
White privilege.
Yeah.
Everybody takes her side of the argument.
Yeah.
Nobody ever takes my side of the argument. Other than Mr. Pimpston. He's like, dang, Jose, you got a strong grip on that woman.
He's not in the chat right now.
Oh, that sucks. I want him to be on there.
And I wanted to see if he wanted to be a moderator.
Maybe he's just being quiet. He's in the background. Just scoping
He's in the
everything out.
background figuring out if he actually wants to do this.
Yeah.
before
Well, that
he
Greek
agrees
restaurant
to
we
it.
ate at over here was pretty good. Want to eat there?
Nah, I want that.
You
I
want
want to get
Mexican?
me some shrimp. Yeah.
Greek would be healthier.
And he says, I thought you're white too. According to the U.S. Census Bureau, he is.
Don't matter what color you are. At the end of the day, what matters is what's in your heart. It don't matter if you're black, brown, blue, red, Japanese, are you Chinese or Japanese? It doesn't matter. What matters is what's inside of your heart, man. And that's where a lot of people today got life mixed up. People are so concerned about what's on the outside that they forget about what's on the inside.
Yeah.
You know?
It does. Yeah, there's things when you're cohabiting that doesn't have anything to do with anything. It's just,
Yeah.
you know, it's arguments that, you know, all when you're first
Dude,
married.
if you are 18 years old and you meet another person that's also 18 years old, there's gonna be some broken glass at some point. At some point, a kitchen pot's gonna go flying.
Yeah.
A window's gonna get smashed. The door's gonna get punched, and the neighbors are gonna call the cops because they think somebody's getting beat. That is just teenage.
Yeah. I used to have really bad panic attacks where I would just like scream, and they call.
And I didn't understand
Yeah.
what they were when I first met you. It was
Yeah.
confusing to me.
Your
Like,
dad was like, she's got a panic attack.
yeah, and I didn't understand that. How far are we from this place?
Oh, we're not far.
It's actually raining pretty good over
Half
here.
a mile, we're gonna make a turn. To the
All right.
right.
It's raining pretty good over here. We got some pretty good rain over here. But no wind or like real scary looking
No.
stuff. It's just like,
See, it's right there.
oh, I see, okay. They used to have car meets here on Friday, but if it's raining, they're not gonna have a car meet. Dude, I am like wet from head to toe.
Yeah.
How many days is it gonna rain for? Like 2 or 3 days?
I'm gonna see, but
Probably 2 or 3 days of rain.
how did I click on that?
Is this used to be a Kmart here?
Yes, I think the Big Lots was the Kmart, and also the Goodwill was part of the Kmart too. That was the garden section. I
You
think.
sure you don't want to go to the Greek place? It's healthier
Yes.
than Mexican.
I want this. I want some.
Should I be eating Mexican with my stomach right now? Talking about considering other people's needs. Is the Greek place open?
So, I think they close at 9.
Okay, because the Greek place would be a lot healthier than this. Oh man, another day where we forget to get our medicine before they close Walgreens. There's no Walgreens.
There's one.
Where?
There's Walgreens that are open late that'll have it. Don't worry.
Okay.
I got you.
'Cause I gotta get my medicine. Can't see where the crap I'm going. I'm just going. There we go. Rubbing. This tire's like rubbing. It's like, it sounds like a dog barking. It's like, arr, 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 arr.
Yeah.
Tire rubbing sounds like a dog barking.
All right.
What do we have for breakfast today? Oh, I can't remember.
Starbucks.
Oh, okay, Starbucks. All right. Well, this Mexican place is pretty cool. I'm not gonna tell you it's incredible, but it's not bad. It's an alright Mexican place. It's called La Casita. Let's get in there before they close me.
Yep.
Wow, okay. I gotta get rained on one more time today.
I know.
Let's do it. Woo! Rain on rain. Rain, 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 y'all. Raining, 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 raining. This is a pretty good Mexican restaurant. It ain't bad at all. It's called La Casita, which is Spanish for the little house. Pretty authentic food. We come here when we go to Fort Myers Beach, because this road here goes into Fort Myers Beach. So if we're going to Fort Myers Beach, this is along the way. All right, guys, we're definitely checking out now. So y'all have a good night. I can't believe how many people are watching this live stream. As you can see, it's raining pretty good downpour. And if we have any decent flooding or tornadoes or anything in the area tonight, we'll get out there tomorrow and keep live streaming for you guys. We're in there before it's any later. Checking out from La Casita Mexican restaurant. Y'all have a beautiful night wherever the crap you're watching from.